All right, so now that we are in the computer, let's go to start with the interrogative word in Spanish. So interrogative words in Spanish is just some expression and phrase that we are going to introduce to do a question. So interrogative question in Spanish, like any other language, will be some interrogative word, as I said before, that to gather a specific information. So like in English, we have what, in Spanish would be que, and also we have quién for who, we have cómo for how, we have cuándo for when, dónde for where, por qué for why, and por qué. Remember that in Spanish we are going to say that when you have a question is one, but when you have an answer, so we will use another one which is similar. But right now we are concentrating only in the in the question word. So, but later we are going to take a quick look to por qué, which is why is the question, and then we have cuál, which is which. Now, in Spanish also we are going to have, like in English, that you say which one, that just specify a specific one. So, but in reality, well, it will be which is cuál, and all each of these words is used in Spanish, that we have the question mark. So as you can see, at the beginning have a question mark, and at the end, which in English that would be only at the end. So here we have an example of interrogation phrases when you have the actions at the beginning. So you start with the word like que, and then you start with the full sentence of the phrase, or of the expression of the question that you are going to have, and at the end you are going to put, and you are going to close the question with the accent mark, okay, with the question mark. So let's go to take a quick look and some sample, okay. So here we have the interrogative words in Spanish, and we have what, like in English, and that would be que in Spanish. We already will practice that, and here we have one example. So we say ¿qué es un barco? So remember that in my class I'm always trying to put what we was studying in the last lesson, and in this case we have the verb to be, es, that would be in English is, ¿qué es un? So also we was practicing or studying in our last lesson to barco. ¿Qué es un barco? What is a bark? So right, or a boat. What is a boat? ¿Qué es un barco? ¿Qué día es hoy? So what day is today? ¿Qué is the question? Día is the day. Es hoy, today. ¿Qué día es hoy? ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? ¿Qué is the question? Hora is time, is a question, the verb to be, es. ¿Qué hora es? So what time is it? So here we have with another sample with the where, and that would be donde in Spanish. So we have donde, question, está, the verb to be, la, we was practice la bicicleta. Bicicleta is bicycle. ¿Dónde está la bicicleta? And then we have ¿dónde es la fiesta? Can you translate that? ¿Dónde? So es, remember when we use es for location. ¿Dónde es la fiesta? ¿Dónde tú? Tú is you. Tú comes. So it's the verb comer. Later we are going to conjugate that, but ¿dónde tú comes? And then we are going to try with which is cuál, but remember that I was saying which one, so also we have cuáles, which is a plural. So we say, ¿cuál es tu libro? ¿Cuál? What is your book? Which one is your book? So only one. ¿Cuál es tu libro? It's only for singular. ¿Cuál libro es mejor? only one book. ¿Cuál libro es mejor? Which book, which one of the book is the best? So only one, because you are choosing between only one. ¿Cuál libro es mejor? ¿Cuál libro quieres? It's only one book. Which one you want? Only you can select only one. ¿Cuál libro quieres? Which book you want? Only one. But then we have the plural. So the plural is when you're going to use the verb to be in plural. So we say ¿cuáles son? And if you can see, we are using the verb to be in plural. ¿Cuáles son tus libros? ¿Cuáles libros están disponibles? ¿Cuáles? That would be the plural. And as you can see now, books, that is libro, now is in plural. ¿Cuáles libros están disponibles? Están disponibles. Available. So then we have another example. Who is quién in Spanish. And also we have a plural as well. ¿Quiénes? So, ¿quién es mi amigo? ¿Quién es mi amigo? ¿Quién es él? Who is he? ¿Quiénes son mis amigas? So now we are using the plural. Son, again, is a plural. Mis is to make the plural as well. Amigas. So that is a feminine, but that would be in plural. So, ¿quiénes son mis amigas? ¿Quiénes son ustedes? Who are you? But that would be in plural. We have when, cuándo. ¿Cuándo es la Navidad? When is Christmas? So, ¿cuándo es la de Christmas? So, la Navidad. In English, you will say when it's Christmas, you don't have to put the Christmas, but in Spanish, you will put also the article as well. ¿Cuándo es la Navidad? ¿Cuándo una larva es mariposa? Can you translate that? Cuando una is only one, una es larva, you will have to find in the dictionary, and then is mariposa. Can you find that? How? That would be como, and we will say, ¿cómo es la vida en París? ¿Cómo es la vida en París? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Later we are going to practice as well in other lesson some of the things that you can see like te llamas, but it's just the idea when you are going to use it. How, you know? And then we have why, which is por qué, and you can see that is into go por qué and have an accent, and we will say ¿por qué la casa es blanca? ¿Por qué la casa es blanca? Why the house is white? ¿Por qué la casa es blanca? ¿Por qué ella es tu amiga? So can you build another question with why? You will say ¿por qué? ¿Por qué el teléfono es negro? So here we have now an extra question, and that would be the how much and how many. So actually that would be also as another question word as well, but that, as you can see, we will have here the that would be the singular and the plural, and you will use how much and how many. So you will say cuánto or cuántos. So cuánto is for the singular, and that would be for masculine. Cuánto, only one, but is a masculine, and cuántos that would be the plural. As well, we have for the feminine cuánta, and then we have cuántas. So here we have some sample. ¿Cuánto tiempo necesito? So tiempo, so that would be masculine. El tiempo, so that would be masculine. ¿Cuánto tiempo necesito is the verb. Then we have ¿Cuánta azúcar quieres? So here we have another sample when we use a feminine, la azúcar or el azúcar. That would be basically feminine. The ¿cuánta azúcar quieres? And here we have some sample when you use the plural. ¿Cuántos libros hay? So, libros, masculine for libros, and that would be ¿cuántos libros hay? And ¿cuántas manzanas hay? So, that would be the plural for manzanas. Manzanas, apple. ¿Cuántas manzanas hay? So, multiple, you have many. Instead of if you would have only one manzana. But always when there is a quantity, that would be something that you have to use only for quantity. So you have to be really careful when you are going to use how much and how many in English. The same when you use only for quantities. So if you have multiple books or you have multiple apples, so you cannot say only one apple. So for using with how much, so how much is always introduced many in quantity, and only when you are going to use for single like the time, which is no quantitative, so you cannot count that. So then is when you are going to use the singular. The same happen like the sugar, that is a lot of sugar, so it's not something that you can count. So then is when you are going to use the in a singular. And then also you have to take a look at the end when you say tiempo, which is more or less masculine. So then is when you're going to use the masculine for cuánto or cuánta. So that would be basically the interrogative word. So hopefully you will be able to practice and master how to use the any interrogative word. So if you have any question, leave your comment and also join our Facebook, because you can ask some question and we can interact with other people. So as well, please leave a like to this video if you like it. Because that will help other people to discover this video and this project that I'm doing. Thank you very much. Hasta luego. So we see you in the next lesson. Adiós. Hasta luego. Ciao. So here now we can see some samples. Okay, so let's practice. So here what I'm going to do is like a little phrase, so you can do some phrases by yourself as well. So I'm going to start with the interrogation word. So you are going to add an interrogation word plus then any verb or the verb to be. Of course, we are going to use the verb to be that we was using in our previous class as well. So you're going to select the verb to be plus the indefinite and or definite article. So we was practicing that as well, plus a noun or an adjective. So you have to find a noun and adjective. So here's what I mean. So we are going to start with the exclamation mark at the beginning. You don't have to do it. Then we are going to select the interrogation word. In this case, I'm going to pick que. Plus, we are going to use the verb to be. In my case, I'm going to use the third person of the singular, which is es. Then we are going to use an indefinite or definite article, un or la, or el or los. We already was practicing that. Plus a noun. In this case, I'm going to use a bark. I'm always saying a bark. A boat, and that would be. Or you can use something different. It could be a TV, it could be a school, it could be anything, right? So in this case, and then at the end, we are going to close the mark. So here we have, ¿qué es un barco? And that was a question. ¿Qué es un barco? So that you can do the same with the other interrogation word, like you are going to say, ¿dónde está la casa? So a question, or you can use with when, for example, ¿cuándo is la cena? So that would be another question. So you can just build, you know what I mean. So you can build with this expression and what we was already studying. So some questions. Try to do 10 for I don't know 10 questions and see if you can practice with each interrogation word. So this is the end of this lesson. So hopefully you will be able to master how to use the interrogation words and how to build some phrases, some interrogation phrases as well, and you will be able to master. If you have a question, I have created a group in Facebook, so where everybody can join and we can share some question and some help from each other. So if you want to join, I'm going to leave the link below where you can join the group. You have only just to do the request to join the group, and I will accept it as soon as possible. So you can start putting some question and getting some help to learn the Spanish language fast as well. So also don't forget to give to leave your help as well for this channel, which is give a like and also to subscribe, because Facebook YouTube will help to promote more the videos and this project that I'm trying to do. So thank you very much. Hasta luego, hasta la vista. So we will see you in our next lesson. Adios, ciao.